Hey YouTube, this is the Robinhood investor. Hope you had a great day of trading. As always, I really appreciate the support. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more about investing, subscribe to this channel. Today I'm going to talk about Snapchat's earnings report. Earnings reports are important to follow because they provide insight on historical performance, typically on the previous quarter, and future guidance, which includes information a company provides as an indication or estimates of its future earnings. Snapchat reported earnings after market close yesterday, and that caused the stock to surge after hours and today. Let's take a look at Snapchat, ticker symbol SNAP. So as you can see, performance up 22.02%, after hours up 1.16%, past week up 30.28%. And as you can see, it surged after the earnings call. Past month, up 44.83%. Past 3 months, up 21.54%. Past year, down 35.63%. And past 5 years, down 63.79%. Let's go to the earnings report. So Snap beat by 15 cents and beat on revenue. So Q4 non-GAAP earnings per share of negative 0.04%, beat by 15 cents. GAAP earnings per share of negative 14 cents, beat by 5 cents. Revenue of $389.82 million, up 36.4% year over year, beat by $12.83 million. So overall, very positive earnings report. So as I mentioned, Snap topped revenue expectations, and that's why it surged. So this is for both revenue and earnings. Daily active users were flat both sequentially and year over year, topping forecasts for a decline. Revenue rose 36% to a record $390 million, and operating loss improved by $166 million to negative $195 million. Net loss improved by $158 million to negative $192 million, and EBITDA loss rose by $109 million to negative $50 million. Daily active users were 186 million compared with the prior year's 187 million and last quarter's 186 million. So overall, the active users pretty stagnant, not much in growth. The company spent 2018 building long-term scalability. CEO Evan Spiegel says, and we ended the year with the user engagement stabilizing and have started rolling out the new version of our Android application to a small percent of our community. So in terms of development on the mobile application, iOS is a lot easier just because they don't have as many devices and operating systems versus for Android, there's many Android devices to develop for. So that's why it's a lot more difficult to develop for that platform. We are substantially closer to achieving profitability as we have maintained a relatively flat cost structure across the past 5 quarters, while growing full year revenue 43% year over year, Spiegel says. Operating cash flow improved by $50 million to negative $126 million, and free cash flow improved by $49 million to negative $149 million. Now let's look at why it rose today. There's a lot of positive sentiment across analysts' forecasts. A lot of the analysts re-rate their price targets. High targets came from Credit Suisse, which raised to $10.50, now implying 17.4% further upside, and RBC $10. Deutsche Bank lowered its price target to $10, and Raymond James upgraded the stock to market perform. More bearish firms are dragging their targets higher as well. Morgan Stanley raised its target to $5.50, now implying just 38.5% downside, and UBS raised its price target to $6. JP Morgan has a price target of $7. Let's go to tip ranks. So in terms of analyst ratings, 3 analysts recommended Snap as a buy. In the last 3 months, 20 recommended to hold and 3 recommended to sell. So overall, out of the 26 analyst ratings, it's overall hold. In terms of price target, average price target is $8.27 with 3.73% downside. On the low end, it's $5 per share, and on the high end, $12.25, and this is for the next 12 months. That's all for this video. Which stocks are you looking at, and which earnings reports are you following? Comment down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to learn more about investing, subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.